Hello everyone, this is the next addition to my vintage Macintosh collection. This is a Mac Color Classic. I've been having a little bit of trouble with this particular machine. When I first got it and went to boot it up, it came up with an error message saying that the startup disk would not work with this model Macintosh. Please use your installer to update this disk for this machine. And so what I did is I installed, I don't know what was on it because it wasn't working, but I installed System 7.1.1 on it. So when I went to boot that up after that started, I got an error message saying that there was an undefined trap. Booted up with the extensions off, so I pressed the Shift key, I did that, and got the same system error again. So what I did is I cheated. What I did is I put a System 7.5.5 Disk Tools floppy into the drive and went and ran a check on the hard drive. The hard drive was fine. And then I erased everything off of the hard drive. All that was there was System 7.1.1, which wasn't working. And I copied the system folder and check disk utility from the floppy to the hard drive. Now, it's not designed to be boot off of a hard drive, but it is a little cheat to get into the system so that I could check the RAM and look at what was on the hard drive, which at this point is just the system folder for the disk tools. And I discovered that there's only 6 megabytes of RAM on this machine, even though the seller on eBay advertised it as 10 megabytes. There's only 6 megabytes. This particular machine boots up off of the keyboard key, right? This is the power key right here. Hold that down, and it boots up. Now it's going to give me a message saying, please install an OS onto the hard drive because this is only meant to be booted up off of a floppy. But we're going to cheat and do it anyway just so that we can make a video. And when we do get in the mail a new copy of OS 7.5.3, we'll install that on here. I have 7.5.3 on floppies now, but the very first install disk is corrupt and unreadable, so I can't use it. So I've ordered a new copy, and that should be here. Within the next few days, I'll install the OS, and then we'll do another video and install some software on here. The Mac Color Classic. As you can see, Macintosh Color Classic, Super Drive. There it is. System software on this disk is designed for starting from a floppy disk only. Please reinstall the system software from the disks or CD that came with your computer. As soon as they get here, we'll do that. And so our jury-rigged OS is up and running. And we see about this Macintosh, it's system software 7.5.3 DT, that's Disk Tools, 6 megabytes of RAM. And on the hard drive, all we have is the disk first aid in the system folder. And if we get some info on that, we see that the hard drive has 1.3 megabytes written on the disk. And I'm not sure exactly how big the hard drive is, but I think it's about 250 megabytes or so. That's what was advertised. So there you have it. The Macintosh Color Classic, jury-rigged so that we could at least check the RAM. And when I get an OS installed on this, we'll do another video after I load some software and some games on here. So stay tuned.